The key function of the sympathetic nervous system is the activation of the fight-flight response, which deals with unexpected changes in our environments, specifically threats. It achieves this by spinning up the body, thus we become more alert, the body tenses up, and we are able to maximize our chances for survival in a threatening situation. The hypothalamus processes that we are under threat. The sympathetic nervous system is activated, which in turn results in the adrenal medulla, which is just in top of the kidneys, releasing the stress hormones adrenaline and noradrenaline into the bloodstream, thus enabling our physiological systems to maximize their responsiveness in order for us to deal with that threat successfully. So, heart rate, blood pressure, and breathing rate all increase. Sugar and fats are released from storage to provide instant energy for their muscles, enabling a rapid response. Other responses that are vital for our survival has shut down or put on hold, such as digestion and urine production. Some of the key physiological changes that would be initiated by the sympathetic nervous system when we are under threat would include the heart rate increasing, lungs increasing the respiration rate so that our blood will be oxygenated more readily, our blood pressure will increase so we'll be more responsive to a threat, our muscles will become tense so we are prepared to either fight or flight, sweating will increase so that it could keep the body cool, or also more slippery that is hard to grab. Also, our blood vessels in our skin will constrict. Our blood would become sticky if we suffer any surface cuts, which would reduce blood loss. Pupils will dilate so that more light can enter the eye and we can see our threats more clearly. But other functions that are essential for survival will shut down or decrease. So salivation, bowel movements, urine production, these are essential for survival, so they are shut down so that our resources can be maximized elsewhere, thus maximizing our chances for survival in a threatening situation. So once we have successfully dealt with a threat, the parasympathetic nervous system will counteract the effects initiated by the sympathetic nervous system when we're under threat. So for instance, the pupils will constrict to minimize the amount of UV entering our eyes. Salivation will be stimulated so we can start digesting. Our heart rate will be reduced to an optimal level, our stress hormones will be reduced to an optimal level, and etc. It's your parasympathetic nervous system that maintains an optimal level of functioning during low stress times. The key distinction between the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system is the sympathetic nervous system responds almost instantly to a threat, so once the hypothalamus has processed that we're under threat, it's a quick chain reaction in terms of our adrenal gland, releasing that adrenaline and noradrenaline into our bloodstream. The parasympathetic nervous system, on the other hand, takes a while to return us back to that optimal level of function. So stress hormones, they tend to linger in the bloodstream. It takes a while for the body to use them up. A good example of this is if you've ever exerted yourself. Let's say you've done a run in athletics and you do a hard 400 meters. And you got that lactic acid feeling that you have for several hours. You're a bit sore and tired in the muscles, so your parasympathetic nervous system take your while to get your body fully recovered from that exertion.